Alright, this is the Roots Podcast. I am Blake, your favorite ugly cute nigga.
I'm Braylee, I'm the cute one.
I'm
AT. Alright, so the Roots Podcast is basically an advice channel for people of our generation, for who's searching for advice on like relationship issues, drama in the community, social media problems, like women versus men type shit. We just talking our shit.
We just gonna be talking facts. That's what it is.
Yeah, we talking facts, bro.
That's all we do.
So we just talking facts. Alright, so what we're gonna start off with is the big topic on why it's so hard for people to meet their perfect match.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The reason why I think that's a problem because people think there's such thing as a perfect match. And they set their standards so high to where some people, they look like a good guy and they treat you like a good guy, but you let shit from your past just boggle your mind.
It's not realistic. Like, ultimately, it's really just affecting yourself. You know, like, you can judge all these people. It's not going to actually prove facts about them, but at the end, like, you're going to be the one that's not going to find anyone to settle down with and be happy.
Yeah.
You know?
What you got to say, AT?
I just feel as if people like want to treat you how they just want to treat you. What happened already has happened. A real person that come up to you, somebody that you like come up to you and you like him, but you're scared of being hurt. You feel me? I think it doesn't take that long to know if that nigga's finna hurt you or if like you can see someone's true intentions from the rep. So like, if you let somebody pass you, that's your loss. You feel me? You gotta like open it. You gotta look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, and like I think with the past thing, I think people use it too much as an excuse. Like, yeah, your past can like maybe help you understand why you act certain ways in certain situations, but like anytime someone comes close, you can't just put a stop sign up and be like, I got fucked up in my past. Like everyone did, you know. Like it's not like it's not an excuse. It can be a reason why maybe you treat someone that way or you do some fuck shit, but it can't just be like, oh, it's okay, I get it, you had a hard past, because like everyone does in different ways, you know.
I've been treated like shit before, and I still give people chances. Like everybody with me gets like a first primary chance. After that, I look at you differently. I may still fuck with you, but it's just like
I used to be like that too, but like when my mother used to tell me like, oh, Adrian, be in a certain way, you're never gonna find somebody for you. So I try to stop being like mean and being so cold, because I'm so quick to like cut shit like so. You know, I've had it to where I gave somebody the benefit of the doubt multiple times, and they always show me their true colors enough.
Like my problem was always like I'd be upfront with someone, I'd be like, listen, like I'm feeling you, like I like it. Even with friendships, I'd be like, I'm feeling it, but if I'm not, like you can't expect someone to fix some shit if they don't even know it's broken. Exactly. So like you gotta let them know, like, hey, like it's kind of fucked up when you be doing some shit like this. You be saying you doing, you know what I mean? Like but just call them on it in a respectful way. And if they can't handle the honesty, I mean, I'm definitely not gonna fuck with someone who can't handle honesty.
That's the problem. People don't know how to fucking.
See, people say it though. They're like, I'm an honest person. It's like, okay, but it's like, if someone asks you a question and you're honest, that's one thing. But if like someone's not asking you shit and you're like, listen, I'm kind of worried about you. Like, this is some fucked up shit. That's being honest with someone because that's something they don't want to hear.
Exactly.
You know, people can't stand shit that they can't understand. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
She's spitting facts.
One other thing why people don't ever find their match. People jump into situations too fast.
Mm-hmm.
They move way too fast. Men, hold on. Ladies, a guy likes a challenge. I don't know about, I'm not gonna say every dude does, but I know I like a challenge. I don't like a girl who's all up on me, just clingy, just straight out the gate. Boom. You like catching mad feelings for me. Why? You don't know me. Why are you feeling this way?
People feel like that's fall in love. Like people fall for an idea of people, though. You know what I mean? Like people could fall for like I want a relationship with Blake. I just want a relationship. You know, that's what people be clinging to. Right. And then when they actually figure out who you are and they're like, oh, he's not the perfect person, like no one fucking is, then they can't handle the shit and they leave.
The reason why I like a challenge because I'm a deep person. I I look into things way too deep. Because when I see a person, I try to check out how their personality is, how they deal with situations, how they think, talk, react during situations. I mean, it's just me. I don't like people just jumping out the gate. Oh, you everything I've been looking for, all this and that.
Or like
don't
saying,
tell me
just
that
saying shit that they think you want to hear.
Yeah,
it's
just
like,
saying
bro, I
shit
know
like-
that shit's scripted. Just be real.
One girl told me I knew how to sing. One girl told me that my voice sounded good. I know I can't sing. My mama told me I can't sing.
Why that bitch lying?
Don't gas me up like that. Like, you don't know what you talking about. Don't be just saying that shit just to make me feel good. Like, I'm a grown ass man. When it comes to feelings, just keep me straightforward. I've had my feelings hurt plenty of times. Just be straightforward with me.
But guess what? In this world that we live in, not everyone can take it. That's all. A lot of people say they so straight up.
Bro, people be getting butthurt over fucking everything.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck? How you
Like-
gonna say one thing and they just like be pouting? Like, nigga, it's not even serious.
It's not that serious.
That's the thing. People be too serious about shit. Like, when you get to know someone, just vibe. Like, ride the wave. Don't try to plan so much shit. You know,
I
like
be
just,
going. That's me. I be chilling the whole time.
when it's
Just going
authentic,
with the flow.
like that's the best kind of relationships
Yeah.
with people.
When it's
That's,
straight up.
that's exactly what I explain to everyone. Just chilling and going with the flow. Cause
Go
if
with
I
the
gotta
flow.
force it, it's not genuine. If I gotta like some of y'all females, like I feel like I can't like someone so easy. You feel me? I don't like easy. When I say that, I can't. I'm like I said, I'm looking for something to just stand out about you for me to be like, damn.
Exactly.
But just because I say that doesn't mean I'm not interested in you or not.
And you're not even saying like, oh, they need to have this one thing that makes them so different. Like, nah, they just gotta have like, I feel like just goals and ambitions.
It's
and
just
like,
something that just gotta
different.
really have me like, damn, like this girl, like, you feel me?
Ambition
But
is the most
also,
attractive thing about a female. I swear to you. I swear to you.
Like, I just think people are so entitled that they just expect all these things, but it's like, you gotta be ambitious and you gotta like have these goals to go after. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just expect that shit to be handed to you on a silver
Exactly.
platter and then get disappointed when it's not.
One thing I hate about people is like they always complaining about something.
Right?
Don't be alright. I understand you going through some shit. People go through shit. People have family issues, all this and that. I don't want to hear that 24/7. Like, I understand that you going through some shit, but like, you don't
There's
have to
still
look
a
at the
million
bad
other
side.
things
Exactly.
to be happy about.
There's also 10,000 other things that could have happened to you, but it didn't.
Fuck you and your badass attitude, all your negativity, and all that other shit. Keep that shit to your fucking self. Cause on this side, we're fucking pop.
Positive. Stop nagging shit. Stop always beating yourself up. Cause that negative energy will draw me away from you so quick.
But it's also like, I think people don't realize that like when you are going through some shit, it's okay to just kind of sit there. Like, if it happened that day, just sit there, feel it all, naturally grieve about something, and then move the fuck on.
Exactly.
That's, people want shit to use as an excuse for why they're fucked up in the head sometimes. And it's like, nah, just know what the problem is and fix it. You know what I mean? Like, don't just sit here and be like, oh, this, and that. Like, it's just terrible. Like, okay. What about anything good that happened
Exactly.
today? Is there anything in your life
Like,
that's actually good? And is it really that big of a deal? Is it really affecting you? Do you still have a
Usually
place to
not.
live?
Exactly.
People need to put shit in perspective, man.
And with like, people would just be nagging about how their life is going very terribly or some shit. Like, but I understand when people can. Alright, I like to vent sometimes too. Some shit happened to me. I like to talk about it. But if you're not gonna accept the advice that I'm giving to you, like, I'm trying to tell you, like, things gonna get better. You gotta do this. You gotta do this. But all you wanna do is nag to me, bro. Look. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know what to tell you. I told you all I could. I don't know what to tell you.
Look, being that, there's a lot of people that come to me with their problems. When it comes to advice and shit, when I get advice or if I give advice, I'm gonna give you my advice and shit. I'll tell you how I feel about it and whatever, and I'll tell you like maybe a way that maybe you could fix it or whatever. Like, in my eyes, when I get advice, I don't know about y'all. Like, I don't just take it just because I asked you. Like, don't mean I'm gonna take it out. I just want to hear like because
you want to hear different
I want to hear
perspectives.
different
You want to see
perspectives.
different
So
viewpoints.
if you give me advice, it's not generally just because I want to take your advice. It's just because I ask you because I care to hear what you would have to say.
My thing though, like that I honestly learned from like, cause I like always went through friends through high school and everything. Like I just would fly past friends. But like my thing is that I learned with patience is like when someone comes to you, someone you really care about, and they're trying to ask for advice or they just want to vent to you, I always like straight up ask them. I'm like, how do you want me to respond? Do you want my advice or do you want me to literally just sit here and listen to you? Because with my sister Taylor, I can't give her advice because she doesn't want to hear it. She's not going to apply it. She just wants to vent and speak it out loud, which she probably could do without me in the room, honestly. Right. But like some people, like they want me to like engage in a conversation. I think it's all about approach, and you just need to be okay to just ask someone, how do you want me to respond? Because I want to help you, but I don't want to waste our time with you telling me this, and then I do respond, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, why are you against me? You know?
Shit, I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I just
but even advice is not
that's
really,
what I'm saying.
But advice doesn't also always need to be, it's not really, you know what I'm saying? It can either be a disagreement or, you know what I'm saying, or you agree with me. It's like, either way, you're just expressing how you feel about the, for me. And if I ask you for some advice, it's because I want you to explain it. You know?
When I like get really heated about a situation, like last weekend my wallet got stolen, and like I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, Garrett, like I'm so fucking frustrated right now, I could just scream. And I was like, he was trying, like I know he wanted to help me, but it was like it wasn't the response I wanted to hear, you know? So then I was just getting upset, and I was like, literally just don't respond, let me just sit here and like scream, not at you, but like just in frustration that someone stole my wallet, you know? Like you gotta be able to just tell someone like, listen, I just want you to sit here and listen to me, I don't want you to respond or anything.
And one thing, you can't get mad at some people for giving you advice. If you want to be considered as like my true friend, I'm gonna give you advice. There be sometimes AT do some shit that I just don't agree with, and I tell him. I'll tell him because there's a way I think and there's a way other people think. So I'm gonna give my 2 cents. You don't have to take it. But
sometimes niggas don't know how to give. This is facts. Hold on. Niggas don't know how to give advice. Niggas be saying shit and then be drifting off from what the fuck.
But that's how you weed out fake friends, though. Like someone who actually is a ride or die for you or cares about you is gonna sit down and give you advice based off of facts or experience. Anyone who, if I'm sitting there talking to Blake and I'm like, listen, I had a terrible day, this and that happened, and he's like, yeah, that sucks. Like that ain't a real friend. He would have been like, okay, I get that sucks, but like, did you ever think about doing this instead? Did you give this a try? You know what I mean? Like that's a real friend. Anyone who's just gonna sit there and agree with how bad your day is fucked. Like for real.
And I'm never gonna tell you no bullshit. I ain't gonna say like, oh, you play me some shit. I'm gonna just say, oh no, that shit trash just because I want to hurt your feelings. No, I'm gonna tell you how it is. Like
people be both.
That shit good. Like I like the beat, but you could change up the verse a little bit. Boom. If you don't like my advice, okay, but don't get mad at me and be like, oh, that nigga Blake always talking shit. Like, no, I'm not talking
people
shit.
Just don't. That's the whole thing is people are just like too much like pessimists. If you're thinking like, say you're making art, okay, like I make art, I'm doing a canvas, and someone like there's 15 people who love it and there's 2 people who don't like it. I can't just ignore those 2 people. I want to know why they didn't like it so I can change it so it can appeal to a bigger audience. You know, like people have to realize if they're trying to like actually make it and do something, they have to take constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, like if they can't, like you're never gonna grow. You're never gonna be successful because you can't take, like you can turn that into a positive so fucking easy.
One thing I also want to talk about is
y'all bitches can't keep niggas. I don't talk about that shit. Y'all bitches can't keep.
I guess we're gonna talk about that.
What do you know?
I feel like every nigga is different. For me, there's similarities, but everyone handles certain situations all differently. There are shit ass niggas like. There are niggas that's built like this, little ass boys like that.
I get every once in a while, you might have pure intentions and someone comes around and does some fuck shit. But like, I'm saying this from a female's perspective and talking to my boyfriend about it before, like, you attract what you give off to a certain degree. And if you're I mean, like, I've met people off, like, social media apps before, things like that. But, like, if you're only doing it through there, like, just jokes, like, you just, like, kind of chatting with her or whatever. Or you, like, may say something to, like, get some pictures from her. You know what I mean? Like, if you give off those intentions, a lot of times girls are never going to take something serious.
Exactly.
And I can say that from firsthand. People see my pictures. People want, like, that's how they're coming off to me. Like, what about just ask me questions about who I am, like, and mentally? Like, I actually have substance, you know, like, I'm not just a fucking doorknob. But it's like, I just think to the, like, nth degree, people definitely attract what they give off. Like, if you're giving off some fuck shit, you're probably going to get it back.
Exactly.
But you just, I don't know, you just have to treat everyone, I think, neutral. And then, like, anyone you vibe with, like, elaborate on that. But don't just, like, go out there with the attitude of bitches ain't shit. Because some of us are.
But that's what like, I don't give off a lot of fuck shit, but I still get it, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I don't do that shit. You feel me?
I mean,
hold on. That's another thing. I can't stand a girl that automatically thinks like I want to fuck you.
Exactly. We just be chilling. We just be wanting to talk.
I swear, I've met so many shorties like that. You're like, y'all shorties really think that y'all pussy is like golden motherfucking. Y'all really think that y'all pussy is just like fire. And all of this shit, like you got all these little ass niggas in your inbox and your DMs or whatever trying to fuck you. Not every nigga wants to fuck you.
Exactly.
You understand me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So off rip, if I meet you and that's the type of shit that you're on, that's already a fucking turn off. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I just be one.
I mean,
just be having to talk, having a conversation.
Again, I would just tell you. I guess this honesty, right? Like, I would have just made that first initiative. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you don't have to tell me you got a boyfriend every time. Like, I see one girl in the grocery store one time. She worked with one dude. The dude came over and asked her, did she watch this movie that just came out? And she clearly just like ignored everything this nigga said and said, oh, I got a boyfriend. He wouldn't want me to do that.
See, I have a boyfriend and I'll never do that. Because, like, most of my friends are guys. So, like, I'll be at the mall and guys will come up to me all the time and they're, like, talking to me. And I'm like, okay, they haven't given off any sign that they want to ask me out.
Exactly.
It's just like, because if a girl came up to me, I wouldn't be like, I have a boyfriend. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, it's just like, and, like, until then if they're like, hey, can I get your number? I'm like, I show them my phone screen. I'm like, I got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
But, like, sometimes guys are still like, oh, that's what's up. I respect that. We're still into art. Like, would you want to talk? I'm like, of course.
Yeah.
But you ain't gotta jump out like, I have a boyfriend. Like, okay, cool. I have a chameleon. Like,
my man was just like, all right, they was both just sitting there, just chilling. He wanted to start a conversation. The girl just like this nigga was like, yo, I have a boyfriend. Leave me alone. This nigga was like, I asked you, did you see this movie that just came out? What are you talking about? And she looked completely stupid.
I'm sorry, I was lost just now, like just listening.
Yeah, I was rambling a little bit.
Yeah, because I was like
passionate about it.
Because this shit be irritating me when I always see like, man, this nigga did me dirty. This nigga ain't shit. All niggas ain't shit. Like,
I mean, they can say that shit if they want, but like I said, it's like they know. Everybody knows. We all know. I can tell you bitches.
Here's my thing with it though. It's not even just targeted towards this, you guys. Like, it's literally society as a whole. Think of it, we could literally do the extreme situation. So how a female would tweet, niggas ain't shit, like, all niggas are trash. It's the same shit with people against races. For real, like, oh, that one black person stole, black people steal.
Exactly.
That one white person is a boss. They're all power hungry.
Don't like being categorized with fucked up niggas like that. Like, women would say all niggas ain't shit, but like, no, I'm actually one of the good niggas.
The ones you fucked with aren't shit. But there are so many millions of people in the world that you haven't even fucking encountered.
And there's women that just like discriminate or just like talk down on different niggas because of some shit they went through. Like, no, I'm a good nigga. I've never cheated on nobody. I'm a respectful dude.
I gave up on fucking trying to convince anybody. Like, if you want to say niggas ain't shit, like, I just look at that shit like you're chatting, like, because I feel like deep down, everyone knows. It's common sense.
Yeah.
You never met, you haven't been through whole life, you haven't to say that all niggas suck, that's just a statement to just say. I don't believe it's, you know, some people really wholeheartedly use that, but I still look at them as they're just chatting, like they're just talking to me. They can be so dead ass, I still look at you as you just talking, because you don't know. I mean, you know that not every nigga's the same. You make a counter, maybe all the fuck niggas done you dirty, all of this. I get it. You don't have no.
You got hurt.
You got hurt. So you're programmed to just think that, damn, I'm gonna always meet. But you know, you're not gonna meet every. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen the exact same time. Like,
I mean, all I'm gonna say about that is that, like, it's both sides. Like, just not all men are trash. I know that for a fact. Not all females are bitches. I know that for a fact. But it's also like, I don't know. I just feel like it goes both ways no matter what.
Period.
You know?
Period.
Like, there's really nothing else about it.
Niggas
Just goes
fucked up, bitches that's
and like
fucked up.
sometimes
It's just like
your reaction, like no response is the biggest response. So like probably the people who are like complaining about it or comment about it, you know what I mean? Those are probably actually fuckboys. But like the people who are just like us, or just like whatever, you're not actually describing me or this doesn't have anything to do with me. Like those are the people that you should like try to talk to.
And the same shit goes with society. Like a lot of people always saying fuck cops or all cops ain't shit or whatever. Like, no, like
people don't elaborate. Like they're too fucking vague. Like literally just be like, the cops that have killed people in a wrongful way. Those people aren't shit. Like get deep with that shit. Like give an explanation.
And
give
the
a description.
reason why I don't like that shit because people always like feed into bullshit like that, and then that's what has a lot of people with the mindset like, oh, I gotta defend myself during a situation with a cop, or I'm gonna shoot this cop, or I'm not gonna listen to what this cop is gonna say, and that gets a lot of people in trouble. I feel like because people always got this mindset, I'm gonna be a rebel or whatever. Because
it's not cool though.
Like it's not cool.
Like I don't know what the fuck people do. Like it's not cool.
It's not cool. Like
we have rules for a reason. Okay,
Exactly.
we have laws for a reason. I think some of them are fucking stupid. Like,
and I'm not about to get shot because of some ignorant shit that's going through my head. Like,
right?
The dude wants me to put my hands on the steering wheel. Put my hands on the steering wheel.
Like the bottom line is like if you do fight him about it and it does end up in that terrible situation that someone does get shot, like. I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter because like you didn't prove anything. They still had the power over you to do it. So it's like just keep it to yourself and do it in a healthy way. You know, like don't do it to where it's gonna cost someone their life.
And I've dealt with situations where I dealt with like a fucked up cop or a good cop. And when I see good people like that, like I approach them and I tell them like I really fuck what you doing. I like the respect you gave me during this operation or whatever. Like, thank you for being one of the good ones. I'm not just like, oh, fuck that cop.
The only thing
even though, like, my bad.
No, you good.
Because there was one cop, I was speeding to work, like, fast as shit. I know for sure I was about to get a ticket. My man just gave me a warning. He was like, you look like you having a stressful day. Here, I'm going to give you a warning. Boom. I was like, all right, appreciate that. I really respected that. Because I did not need that ticket. No.
The only thing I'm going to say is, like, so I never experienced anything towards that deep of discrimination until I moved here. But it's like, when the situation happened to me, I almost, I didn't justify it, but I understood why some black people who have had people hurt in those situations, like, get so passionate and they want to get so angry. Because, like, I was straight up at Target. I had, like, all my tattoos showing, like, my piercings were in. Like, I was grungy as fuck, and I had this Tupac shirt on, right? I walk in there, and I have a can of almonds. And the almonds weren't even from there. They came up to me, and they thought I stole the almonds, right? My sister was with me. My sister's white. Like, she was walking around the store. They grabbed me by my arm, and they dragged me into a back room, threatened to handcuff me and call the cops. And they were like, we saw you steal those almonds. And I, like, was laughing because I was like, this is so fucking ridiculous. Like, what are you talking about? I came in the store with almonds. Why the fuck would I come in here to steal? What's the next topic?
What's the topic? You can be my topic. If you topic, straight up, she said it, they fuck up plans. I don't understand. Baby girl, I ain't your man. So tell me why you going on topic. What's the topic? You can be my topic. If you topic, straight up, baby. You ain't heard what I said, baby, huh? Gotta bring that little motherfucking head, baby, huh? I ain't cuffing shorty, yeah, you know that's dad, baby, huh? How you with me, but you sleeping in this bed, baby, huh? I told her,
Hey.
get your ass out of here. Bitch, I'm AT and you know that I'm the man of the year. Hit that Billy, hit that Millie, I'ma dance out of here. I'ma hit it, then I quit it, do the dash of the year. Where your nigga moving fast over here. Got you other niggas thinking that I'm mad over here. Got too many sons, you think I'm niggas dad over here. Nigga shitty, you should really see the grass over here.
Hey.
Feel me?
Adrian Tyler.
Adrian Tyler.
Check him out.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Check him out. But ooh, I got one topic. Flexing. Oh my god. And I got the topic from just looking at somebody on fucking social media. That's just crazy.
That's crazy.
Flexing is not cute. It's not cool. It's not. That's the most disrespectful shit you can do is waste my time. And for people who think that that shit is cool for you to just like, all right, make plans with me or some shit, and then all of a sudden,
are you
boom,
talking about flexers?
Flexing on like, we make moves or whatever, and all of a sudden, boom,
Oh,
last minute,
Not
Yeah.
following
You
through
with-
on shit.
yeah, not
But
following.
the thing is like they never, like from a female thing, like if a girl makes plans with you and then like cancels last minute, it's not a legitimate like I just got in a car accident. Chances are that bitch was never serious from the beginning.
Exactly.
They just want to
And
play
it's just
games,
like-
and I don't get why. It's
Yeah.
like, who got time to do that? Don't you have hobbies?
Exactly.
Or
That
like
shit's
a
not
job.
cool, bro. Like if alright, for me to waste my time out of my day for a person or anybody, I fuck with you. That means I'm cool with you. Like I respect you. I don't waste my time for no dumb people that I don't fuck with. So what I'm trying to say is, don't waste my time is so valuable. Oh my god, my time is so valuable. And then for me to just like, all right, so after work I'm gonna go chill with you. I could have been doing something else, like working on my music or working on like a film or some shit. But my mind is set to where I'm gonna be at, because I made that commitment to where I'm gonna leave right after this time and I'm gonna come see you, because that's what I said, because I gave you my word, which is the most important thing my parents told me. Your word is everything. It's your gold. Just keep your word. Like, understand.
Females that flex though, like I'm saying it, I was never going to do that because I never give people my time of day. But like, I've had a lot of friends that do that, and it's just girls that want attention.
It's just
Because they're feeding. It's like the same reason why people like catfish. Honestly, like they're giving you like their time of day, not because they actually want to hang out with you, but like they just like attention, like feeling like, oh, like I have someone who wants to talk to me. Like I'm so cute. Like it's fucked up, definitely, but like that's why girls do it.
And I understand where some people like, all right, sometimes I understand shit happens. Shit happens.
But
like,
explain
and
it.
But yeah,
You
explain
sitting there
it
and
to me. Just
assuming
don't-
someone's not gonna understand. That's not fair. That's double standards.
Yeah, don't just not just respond to me or just like
Respond
stop.
like 15 minutes after you guys were supposed to meet up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've had a couple people flex on me, and you know what's gonna happen? Just when I'm up, please don't hit my line.
Dead ass, bro. Dead
That's
ass.
it. You go flex
Yeah,
on me all
bro.
day for me if you want, bro.
Don't hit me
You
up.
know, just don't hit me up when it's time for me. That's what
That's what like I always say to people though. I'm like, dude, like I gave you my time of day, and then they make it seem like I'm saying that they're
Like I'm
not a
some
priority, and I'm
lame-ass
like, it's
nigga.
not that you're not a priority, but it's
Okay.
like I move my schedule around
Okay.
to hang out with you,
Exactly.
and you're just not gonna do it. So now it's too late for me to get other shit done.
Exactly.
You know, it's just disrespectful.
I
Yeah,
like for you to at
disrespect.
least tell me like an hour or two be ahead of time.
Or
because,
even
you know,
like,
I got other
don't
shit
even
to
say
do.
it's a for sure. Just be like, hey, I'm not sure right now. I still want to, and I'll let you know when it's closer to that time.
Exactly.
Then at least you can plan
Tell me
other
that
shit,
shit.
and if
Just-
like you don't have to go to that if they can hang out. But like, people just need to communicate, honestly.
Don't tell me for sure, yeah, we about to hang
if you're
out.
not even for sure.
But then you tell me like, oh, I gotta go pick up my sister, whatever. So you didn't know an hour before you had to go pick up your sister, that you have to maybe pick up your sister, or there's a possibility that you might have something pop up. Like, shit just don't happen like.
And the thing
Like
you can
that.
tell, like, if someone's flexing or not, like, some people are really just like that, where they're forgetful. Like, if a bitch calls you and they're like, listen, I have to do this first, I still want to hang out. That's one
Exactly.
thing. That's just like
That's
having
respectful.
inconveniences. But if someone's going to text you, I can't make it, they're flexing. They were flexing the whole time. I can promise that. Like, if someone can pick up the phone and call you, that's maturity.
Yeah. And I understand, like I said, some shit do happen, understand. But if it's a constant, consistent thing, like to where I can never rely on you, bro, I can't fuck with you. Because that shit is very irritating when I'm trying to rely on somebody or while I feel like, yeah, I got their time, or to where, like when I need you or some shit. Like I can't just be like, oh, I need this is done, or I gotta come see what's the name. But in my head, just like, all right, from all the times they flexed on me, they tell me that, yeah, they gonna do it, and then when I need them, they be like, oh, wait, I can't do it at the last minute. Like, that's how I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you as a flexer. I'm not even gonna fuck with you.
See, but like, honestly, you know how before we were talking about people saying their past defines like certain things? For me, that's like my biggest flaw. Like, I'm too independent when it comes to things now, because I've been around so many people that are flaky. Like, it doesn't mean I'm not able to depend on people when I need to, but like, I automatically in my head, it's like super unfair, but I just write someone off and I'm like, they're not gonna do it.
Exactly.
So I just have to do it myself, and then I get in this mode of always doing shit by myself, never asking for help.
That's how I am right now. I don't even remember.
And it's not even like some people give you a reason. You just naturally like, oh, I just gotta do it. No one else is gonna do it.
And then there was one person who had me feeling like, who tried to make me feel like I was a little controlling or something because I expected you to give it to your
I hate
word.
when people be trying to make
like,
you seem like
exactly.
someone like, nigga, you at fault. What you
Right.
mean?
You're like, oh, I told you something might happen. Like, why are you getting mad at me? Because you told me you were gonna be here. So what I'm supposed to just expect you to flex? I'm just supposed to just like assume.
But it's
or
like
read
you're
your
not even
mind?
mad. You're frustrated
I'm
at the fact that
frustrated.
the shit isn't making sense.
Exactly.
Look, I had a shorty literally like text me the whole day. Like literally, we talked the whole day, FaceTime the whole day. I was supposed to meet up with her, and before I was about to be on the way, we was on the phone and shit. And I said to her like, okay, like I'm about to be on the way. What's up? She like, yeah. I'm gonna go to the store right quick, and I'm gonna send you my Addy when I come back from the store. I'm like, all right, ma, well, you live a little bit away, you should send it now. So by the time you get there, we just meet up.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll send it to you when we get off the phone. All right, as soon as we get off the phone, I ask this like, shorty, where's the Addy? I let 15 minutes pass. I'm like, all right, ma, like, damn, what the fuck?
Like,
Yeah.
people just be like,
This
liking
bitch
to waste
literally
your time.
flexed on me, and when they went on Snap, it was posting.
That shit had me so.
I was like,
Bro, why people
Actually,
do
real
shit like that when you're
disrespectful.
stupid?
Like, that
Then
shit
you
actually,
could have at least blocked me. At least
Right? So I can't see the shit, but you just rubbing it in my face.
You just threw it in my face.
Exactly.
Don't hit me
People-
up. You feel me? If
some
you remember
women
who the fuck you
disrespectful,
is,
like-
you feel me? Don't hit me up when I'm up. Swear to God. That was so disrespectful. Went on Snap and posted, G. This shit that she got from
So
the
I'm
store.
saying, like, there be some women who act like niggas. Like, that shit be mad aggravating because, like, I don't even treat women like this. Like, that shit is just fucked up to me. Like, wasting my time is like, why? Like, I could be getting other shit done. Like,
I
there's
just don't
other
get
shit
it
on my
because, like,
agenda.
if you think about it though, if it's wasting your time, chances are it's wasting my time too.
Exactly.
Like, what are you getting out of just talking to someone and not meaning anything?
Exactly. So I'm just like, yo, let's just cut it. Boom. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me.
Right?
Delete
But
my
then
shit.
somehow when you like cut them off, then they get butthurt and then they be hitting you up like a couple weeks later.
Be like,
Like,
nah,
bitch,
remember, I
lose
give you
my
a chance.
number.
I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance. Like,
We all just
That's-
sitting here like low key mad about it.
cause I've had that shit happen to me so many times. I've had a shawty who hit me up to go out on a date or some shit, and then last minute just don't respond. Like, alright, I'm not here. I'm not trying to vent or nothing, but I'm just saying like this shit is just not. This
Like,
shit
why
not
did you go out of way to hit me up
Why
and then you
exactly?
ain't even trying to do
This
it?
bitch asked this nigga on a date.
Like
And
saying
then
like yeah,
left this nigga all red.
exactly. Like I love to go out. So what you want to do? I don't know. Maybe a movie, whatever. Alright,
Oh,
pick out
my
the
bad. I
movie.
thought you really
Pick out
thought
the movie.
she stood you up type shit.
No,
She was
no.
chatting from the jump, bro.
No, we was talking to get to know each other, whatever. And then she was like, "Yeah, we can chill today." Boom. She set me a time, whatever. I was like, "All right, bet we can go see a movie." Hit her up. So I'm about to leave right now. What you doing?
Oh, she stood. Oh, damn.
Not-
She
not-
stood you up. Wow,
And
that's
then-
fucked up.
And then I seen Shawty and then try to act like nothing. I'm just like,
yeah, that's what bitches.
And then she
good
try to
at,
be
though.
off my face
You know how
like,
that
cool.
be.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh man, they
I'm talking to
famous for
somebody.
that.
I'm talking to somebody.
Niggas do that shit too though. I think everyone's a character. I feel like there's a lot of characters out here, you know. So when certain shit hit the fan, of course, the best thing to do is just act like it didn't happen, right? I don't do that, but I guess that's the way people.
I've never had anyone that's done that to me, but from my thing was when guys talk to me on dates though, like they be like coming in so fucking late, you guys. There was one time me and this nigga were leaving from the gym at the same time, and we like got cute. We were gonna go get some dinner. This was like probably almost a year ago, and like I get there and the place was like literally a block away, and I was like, okay, like I'll meet you there. This nigga was 2 hours late. Was so high he could barely even sit up in the booth, and he was sitting like this across from the table from me.
That's crazy.
And like I already ate. I was like, whatever. Like I'm literally just enjoying myself at this point, having a dinner alone. This nigga like literally just showed up, like ordered food, and then he was like, "You got this?" And I was like,
"Oh hell,
no. You got one of them niggas."
But I ain't gonna lie, there be some times when like my bed is very comfortable. When I get in my bed, I just be sitting there contemplating, should I actually go and make this move, whatever.
That was me tonight.
That's how I feel with like parties and shit. But like, if I absolutely give you my word and was like, all right, if I say yes to anything, I'm gonna be there, because I don't say yes until I'm actually sure. If I say like, yeah, but I gotta do this or whatever, I might be able to make it. I might be a little bit late, whatever.
It's
that's
a
how
maybe.
I am. That's a maybe. I'm gonna give you a maybe. I'm not. If I give you a yes, like yes, we're gonna do this shit, that means my mind is set on that move.
But have you ever had it to where like you were in a mood in the beginning of the day where like, yeah, I want to go out tonight, I want to do some shit, and then the day just starts getting kind of long, and then you're like, fuck, I ain't really trying to go out like that.
But I'll tell somebody.
But that's
like
the
that
thing.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. People aren't honest about it. Like I'll never be disrespectful to someone if they're like, listen, like I need some me time. Cause like I respect that. I'm like, you know what, me too.
Exactly.
But like when people just like make excuses or they don't respond, I'm like, okay, I can't fuck with you anymore because I don't even deserve a response now.
Right, just be dead ass with me. Just like, just tell me, I got in the bed. I really don't feel like moving right now. Maybe can we schedule it another day?
But they'll tell you that, but that's not what they're doing.
But
that's the topic.
I don't like to assume shit opposite. Hey, that's the topic.
Man, I'll FaceTime the nigga. I'm like, listen, I got my face mask on, my hairnet up. I'm out.
But yeah, guess what? And then like a whole body dressed up. All she need to do is take off that shit, play that role. I'm tired. I'm sleeping.
But that's where trust comes into place. That's where trust comes into place. If I trust you to where like, all right, this person never fucks with me before. Like, I'm gonna just understand like. Yeah, they just didn't feel like getting up. But if this is a constant thing to where, like, I haven't seen you in months, and then we've been trying to hang out for at least 5 times, and it just, like, some shit happened.
I can't stand people, like, they see you and they're like, oh, we gotta chill for real. And you're like, okay.
Yeah, don't tell me shit like that.
My number's the same.
Exactly.
Like, the fuck? I get it's a two-way street, but it's like, if you keep trying and they never hit you back, like, why would you, you know?
But yeah, just, like, don't waste niggas' time, bro. That shit's not cool.
Like, don't waste anyone's
that
time.
is the most annoying shit ever.
Because that's some shit you can't even help. Like, it's out of your control. That's what I have a problem with. Like, my time, other people can waste that shit. So I'm just like, damn, I don't give nobody the time.
And then when the person gets aggravated because you keep like, all right, so I hit you up, be like, all right, we supposed to be here. Where you at? Like, don't be like, I'm on my way. Damn, like. You said 5 o'clock.
You're 15 minutes late,
exactly.
Okay?
Like, don't be mad at me for being on time, for keeping my word. Like, that's just who I am. Like,
people
I'm
just be jumping to conclusions. Like, oh, he mad that like I'm not there. Like, nah, like just answer.
Right, just tell me you're
not
not
sorry, I'm a few minutes late.
Exactly.
I saw a post about that though, and they said to turn your I'm sorry into like a thank you. So it's like, hey, I'm on my way. Thank you for waiting for me. Instead of being just all the time, I'm sorry, I'm late. Right?
Yeah, I think that would be better.
But it's all like, I feel like it's all maturity. It's a maturity thing because there's some people who think like that, and there's some people.
How old are you guys?
I'm 21.
I'm 20.
I'm 18. So I think it's honestly the females of the age group, guys.
I'm basically 20.
I'm so serious. Like my boyfriend's 28. Okay, like I can only fuck with older people. Even my friends are all like 26. You know, but like it's for real females in this age group.
It's mostly females, cause niggas would be dead ass what you be like.
You know what's crazy?
I'm
That's
sorry,
what I'm saying.
I
Like
just,
I've talked to so many guys before Garrett where like literally they were like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't got no money and like I ain't got time and I'm just like gonna play games. And I'm like, okay, cool, we can just like hang out. You know, like I ain't like don't get my hopes up about shit, you know, like just be honest about your situation.
Just be honest.
And if you cool, I'm still gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna define you. You know? But like girls can't do that. Girls got too much pride with shit. People think it's like a men's ego, but like nah, girls got some serious pride and competition issues for no reason.
There'll be times where I'm on a budget. I like to budget myself because I get paid once a month. So I'll budget myself. Yeah, please. If you think every situation
because you're mature because you gotta take care of other shit. There's some people who be like, damn, I'm gonna be short on rent. I'm gonna go get some new J's.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, why?
No.
Don't keep buying fucking weed. Like, pay your bills. Do you. I'm gonna understand that we can go for a walk.
Yeah.
You know, like
we
can order in, like, something cheap. It's not like
every
that.
date has to be, like, some top-notch shit. Like, I can, literally, my idea of a date is just us chilling. Like, we can be just in the car. We can have a picnic, whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna take you out to dinner like every single time you wanna go out.
Me and my boyfriend only go out for special. We've been out like maybe twice, and it was that jazz place. That's it. We like go to movies that's like $12. Exactly. We like go to drive-in festivals. You know what I mean? Like go to an art gallery. You ain't gotta. I feel like that's when you make the most memories.
Exactly. Like because you gotta understand. Like I'm a person who's trying to save. I like to save my money. I'm not a big spender. I'm like spending on shit. Like if you want a nigga who can cater to your expensive habits, then find that nigga. Don't find me. I'm not that nigga.
Well, like, I have priorities.
Exactly.
You know.
But I think we're gonna end it on that note. This is the Roots Podcast. This is our first episode. So hopefully
I think it went well.
Yeah, I think it went well. Hopefully you guys subscribe, like it, repost.
Are you supposed to do some shit like link down below? Link down below.
Hey, make sure y'all just check us out. Give us a chance. All right.